Are you the type of person that every December thinks that they haven't realized anything in that specific year that just passed? Or maybe are you the type of person who wants to learn Spanish, but they actually are not doing it in that specific year? Or maybe are you the type of person who goes to the gym January, February, and then in March and April they already forgot about their fitness goals? Well, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Cornelia. Welcome to my channel. I usually post videos about corporate environment and things about recruiting, how to find a job, what to say, not to say, job interviews, and so on. But because this is the period where everyone is planning the next year and the objectives that they want to achieve in 2025, I think that this will be a great video because I wanted to present my method in constructing my objectives and at the same time achieving at least 90% of them by the end of the year. You need to take into consideration three things when you are constructing your objectives for the next year. First of all, you need to make them specific. When you make them specific, this means that you don't have an idea of what you want to do, like I want to learn Spanish. No, when you make them specific, we have actionable steps and things that you can do to achieve that. Okay, I want to learn Spanish. This means that I have to enroll in a course for beginners. I have to go there 2 times per week. I have to do my homeworks. I have to do exercises and listen to podcasts in Spanish. Yeah, these are actionable things that you can do. Then the second things and the most important one is the time. You need to anchor your objectives in time, and you don't really need to anchor them in 2025. You need to be more specific about it. How many times per week are you going to take Spanish classes? In what month do you plan to take your first exam in your Spanish proficiency? The third thing is your objective feasible. Do you actually can do it in the next year? For example, if you plan a 30-day holiday in Asia, do you actually have the money to go and visit Asia for 1 month? Or do you think your boss will be okay with you leaving for 1 month and visit Asia and then come back and work? So yeah, you need to take into consideration other factors as well, like money, resources, your energy, your time to do all of the things that you want to do. So yeah, these are 3 really important things that you have to think about when you plan your objectives. Anchor them in time, make them specific, see if they are actually feasible to do in that specific year. So yeah, let's take these 3 principles and apply them in my method. First of all, I have to make them specific. This means that I have 3 areas of generality, from the most general type of objectives to the most specific things that I have to do to achieve them, so I can understand better how at the end of 2025 I can have all of these things achieved. And I'll start with the first level of generality of the objectives, which is of course the most general one, where I choose areas in my life where I want to improve things or areas in which I want to achieve some objectives. And yeah, as you see here, I've chose 3: romance and family, work or professional life, and third one is personal things. This level is very general, but I want them to make it more specific, so I have to go in depth. Now, the second level of generalities are a little bit more specific. These are the actual objectives that I want to do. For example, for family and romance, I want to get legally married and I want to move in Germany and maybe start my life and a family there. For work, I want to find a new job in Germany and I would like to be within talent acquisition, but if it's not, it's totally fine. Then I want to become fluent in German, and this is something that it's not personal anymore, or because I'll have to use it in my actual work, so I have to become fluent. And then I want to grow my YouTube channel. Moving to the personal part, as you see there, I have a lot of things that I want to do. And first of all is doing sports, repairing my car, looking good all the time, trying to retain the stress from work at work and not in my personal life. Travel internationally, eating healthy, have a clean house most of the times, and building a sustainable wardrobe. For each general category, I have some objectives that I actually want to achieve. Moving forward, the third level of generality will be the actions that I have to take that are anchored in time to achieve my objectives that I wrote at the second level of generalities. So, for example, moving to the second category of my life, professional and work, I want to find a new job in Germany because I want to move there. How can I do this? First of all, I have to redo my CV. I have to update it because I haven't updated for the last year, I think. And also I have to translate it in German. Then I have to create some accounts on job boards that are usually used in Germany because there I can find a lot of jobs that I can apply to. The next step is, guess what, apply to jobs and then go to interviews. As you see here, I wrote like some months where I would like to do this during the year, so I can anchor all of these actions in time and have a plan to follow all of this, because my life in general is very busy. So I will actually forget to do my CV in January. Maybe I'll have some time to do it in March, but March it will be, let's say, too late for me to start finding a job in 2025 in Germany. Moving forward to the personal category of my life, I've wrote the action for some of them, because of course it will take me a long time to show you what I will do to achieve all of my objectives. So yeah, starting with sport. I'm a person that likes to do sport. Sport is an important part of my personal life. So yeah, I want to go to the gym 4 or 5 days, and I want to stay there for at least 1 hour. This is an action that I can do to achieve my goal of doing sport in general in my life. That is anchored in time, that is feasible, because yeah, I can do 4 to 5 weeks into the gym. When you are planning all of this week, you need to think if they are realistic to your normal schedule or normal routine. Moving forward to repairing my car. This is something that I want to do in February this year. I already planned everything in my head, so yeah, this will happen in February. First of all, I need to find a good car service, then schedule to have a diagnosis made of my car, and at the end of it, buy the pieces, let the car be repaired. And here I wanted to make an example out of this, because this was something that I wanted to do in 2024 as well. When you buy a second-hand car, you need to do a lot of things to make it work properly. So in 2024, my goal was to do everything. And of course, these things cost money, and I didn't have the money to do all of them. And this is a good example when I planned something in 2024 that wasn't feasible for me because I didn't have the resources just to achieve the objectives that I had. That's why I've done half of the repairs in 2024. And now in 2025, I want to finish them because I actually have the money right now to do all of the things that has to be done for my car to work properly. So yeah, these are just examples of my personal life. You can do this in your personal life as well, based on the objectives that you want to achieve. For example, you want to plan a trip, yeah? You need to see if you have the money, so it's feasible. You have to plan it, so you can know where you actually going to buy the tickets for, or where you have to book a specific hotel to go to that specific holiday. So yeah, you need to anchor in time, and at the same time, make it specific. What do you actually have to do to go in that specific holiday? Do you have to buy the plane ticket? Speak with your friends about it. Maybe they want to come as well. See what will be the activities that you can do in that specific location that you want to visit, and so on. Find some areas that you want to improve, write the objectives that you had, and then write the actionable things that you have to do, anchor them in time, and see them if they are actually feasible and that you have the necessary resources to do them. Another thing that I want here to specify is that you need to think about the fact that 1 year is really a long time. And maybe you have some objectives that might be changed, or you have your priorities changed during the year. Because of that, you need to review these objectives from time to time and adjust them based on the shifts on your priorities. I think that making objectives and trying to improve your life is something that you can do most of the time during the year, not just in the beginning of Jan or end of December and then try to follow that plan. So yeah, if you find that you want to learn a new thing in October, just start doing from October. Don't wait until the beginning of next year to plan to do a new activity that you would like to try doing it or learn about it. I hope that this video helped you doing a list of objectives, or at least plan your next year to achieve the objectives that you want to achieve. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and watch of my other videos that will appear here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great new year. Bye!